which is valuation criteria. And if you reach the threshold and there is a budget, then you will get supported. And if you are supported, coming back to what I said earlier on about this isn't something that you want to get involved with in order for short-term gain. Once a call opens, it's usually 3 to 4 months before the call closes, the deadline. Evaluation takes place probably in the next month, the next 2 months. We start to get very informal hints from the Commission and from other sources about what proposals have been successful or what haven't, but this is very informal and unacknowledgeable or unattributable. By about month 6, you'll start to know if your proposal's been successful formally. And then we go through the contract and preparation phase, which can take several months, but not usually because of the Commission has spent a lot of problems. It's a lot of the time it's due to the consortium providing the information. I will start really speeding up. Then we go into the sort of the negotiation phase, and your first payment's going to be a year after. What they do is they do provide, bless their cotton socks, pre-financing. So about a third of the budget comes to you as pre-financing when the project starts and on signature of the grant agreement. I say about a third. It really depends on the size of the project, the duration of the project. The grant agreement, as with all grant agreements, it sets out description of work, etc. I'll go swiftly through that. Just to give you examples of 2 FP6 projects. They have to be FP6 because the FP7 projects, in many cases, haven't yet started from the first call. But there's 2 projects. One was a small type project, a small medium-scale project, collaborative project called Clean Mould, and another one was a larger project, an integrated project on marine operations. Clean Mould was a €1.4 million grant involving 6 partners. €1 project was an SME, and it was the coordinator. It was developing and demonstrating the manufacture of a 13.6 metre flatbed semi-trailer, a new composite trailer, and also an 8-metre boat hull. So this was something which, although was developing new technologies and researching new technologies, it was coming up with a deliverable that would be able to swiftly go to market. Of course, this is a 3-year project, and as I said, it would take a year to start, but within 4 years they would have something, they would have a marketable project, but also there would be a lot of technologies that span out of that into other areas. Flagship, this was a much larger project. You don't get so many of these larger projects anymore, but this was a €10 million project, grant project, so it was about €20 million in whole of the project, but it was a much wider, strategic type project, improving safety, environmental friendliness and competitiveness of European maritime transport, so environmentally friendly ships. There were 48 partners, 9 from the UK, including 3 SMEs. What to do next? Well, I've talked about the Cordis website. I mentioned the FP7 UK website. I've talked about the work programmes. I've talked about deciding how or why you should want to participate in the framework programme, why you wouldn't want to participate in the framework programme, because there are other better schemes, systems around, tools to enable to do that. But I would say, which is crucial, is seek assistance from your national contact points, because we act as the conduit between yourselves and the Commission. I think that's it. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I had to rush a bit there. Thank you.